Welcome to Endurance Strong. Here we continue our deep dive into training zones for endurance athletes. Enjoy. Hopefully with a deep dive into each training zone, you have realized the benefit of each training zone and that each has its own role in your training. Hopefully you have also realized how much using training zones can benefit your training. Training zones are a way to maximize your improvements in several key physiological adaptations that can make you better at your endurance sport, but also make your sport more enjoyable. While simply running, cycling, and/or swimming how you feel each day without direction is perfectly fine if that makes you happy, if you want to get the most improvement for your time spent training, then adding the structure that training zones help provide is necessary. Using them gives each workout you perform a structure and a purpose. You may also have a lot of questions about how to put all these things you learn about training zones together into a training plan. The good news is that you don't have to, because Endurance Strong has done that for you. See our training plans at endurancestrong.com under the training tab. But if you're going to apply the principles of training zones into your training, here are a few tips to help you put this all together. Don't put 2 hard days in a row. In order to work hard, you have to be somewhat recovered, which can't happen if yesterday was also hard. Aim for 2 hard interval days and a medium day per week. Don't make it complicated. Focus on targeting a particular training zone for a particular day's workout, and don't try to add too many bells and whistles. While a lot of training zones are universal and beneficial to everyone, focus on the ones that will be most beneficial to you, either because you struggle with them or they're important to races and events that you participate in. The closer it is to your goal race or event, the more the workouts and training zones targeted should match the needs of that race or event. While farther out from your goal race or event, you can focus more on workouts and training zones that are weaknesses for you. Here is a cumulative chart with all the intensities for each training zone, for each sport, for functional threshold pace and power, functional threshold heart rate, and rate of perceived exertion for those of you watching the video to use. For those listening to the podcast, this will be in the corresponding article on endurancestrong.com. There are also free training zone calculators for each sport on endurancestrong.com under the training tab, which you can use to calculate your individualized training zones. Thanks for watching or listening.